Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the day 7 of our division rank push 1, day 4. Okay, so day 4 we are going for division rank 2. Let's go, guys.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Looking for the run, and this is Neymar. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, red, nice interception. Filippo Inzaghi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Inzaghi. Now, can they get him away? Shot and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal. Can he finish? Alexander-Arnold can clear it away.
Al Nassr are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. This is the time you need that pace.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And it's been hooked away. And he's quick to return it.
Neymar. Danny.
Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Danny Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good take. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hazard. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
There will be
Neymar.
1 minute added time.
Ambitious ball here. Van Dijk. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Al Nassr coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
A little lost today.
Yeah, you don't get
Please
any
look at the
points for
screen
stating the obvious,
information on
Peter,
how to
but
find your
thankfully
way
this is
around
still
the
very
stadium.
savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution.
So right back into the action.
Al Nassr really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic, And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Defending was strong and firm. Great vision. Shevchenko. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. Played up towards the front line. Totti currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he can thump it away. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Neymar. Number 8,
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Number 17.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Number 21.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Number 20.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Number 9, El Hadj Diouf. Substitutions taking place.
Al Nassr really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mateus. And he's there to belt it away. Al Nassr needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's not got that quite right. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ibrahimovic going after that. And it's Inzaghi. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, good-looking ball. Romario in acres of space out wide.
Indicated.
Camavinga. And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Played out wide. Looking for options for movement. That's a sharp pass. Where it came from, and he's in on goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and it's been hooked away. Fernando Torres, and that's gone behind for a goal kick. Quarter of an hour played. Totti. And he skips past his man. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now this could be a chance. And that's a... It's Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Drogba. And this is Totti. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Al Nassr really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And here's Drogba. Odegaard. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he cuts out the supply.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Messi. Kim Min-jae does well to get it back. No foul, says the referee. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cut it out. He's having a shot! It's in!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Al Nassr, quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. how's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Substitution for
Al
Manchester
Nassr have
United.
played well here, and they have the all-important lead.
Federico
It's 1-0.
Valverde. Number 20.
So straight into the second half.
Coming on the field.
Al Nassr leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Number 18. Owen.
Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish right from the top draw. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Owen, and here's the chance to counter. Oh, good take in a good area. Drills one in. That's a decent clearance. Al Nassr needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Totti. And he's managed to gift it back. Drogba. Messi. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Totti. Strong running down that left flank. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Owen. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter...
And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Schneider. Looking for options for movement. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Totti. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes aim and crosses.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great defending, strong and determined. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Ibrahimovic.
This is the time you need that pace.
Delivers the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he knocks it clear. Still goalless at the moment. Ter Stegen gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Van Dijk.
Madrid definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Serginho's cross. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Ibrahimovic. Deftly away. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rashford. Pull it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ibrahimovic going after that. Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's hoisted clear. And he thumps it clear. Pull it. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Vardiol. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Provided by the local police.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Al Nassr are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Hernandez.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's a sharp little ball here. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for the run, and this is Lewandowski. And he is dashing away. Lewandowski! And that's a tidy finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
That's a cute ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi looking to receive it in space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Hullet. Totti.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Al Nassr are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Spread neatly. Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Ibrahimovic.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 22, Van Dijk. Number 95.
Hullet providing an outlet on that flank.
Number 10.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Madrid with the corner, they're first.
Mbappe. Number 20, Romario. Number 4, Matthias de Ligt. Number 2, Ake. Number 9, Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
He's rising! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Now that looks a decent ball. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Passing is crisp and sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good ball over the top.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with it. It's Lewandowski! It's a goal! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous...
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Well, 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Belten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. That is good alertness. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Al Nasser clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. He's on it, can he get away? And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Quality ball. Drogba! They've scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Al Nassr have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Silvestre attempts a clearance.
Munich really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Bastoni gets it away. And this is Gerrard. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a... Can he finish? And that's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Chance! It's bounced back off the post. And that's a good finish. And the comeback is complete. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
And the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Totti charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Ibrahimovic. That ball looks a good one. Gerrard spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that could well leave a mark. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Drogba. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Drogba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lobbed in behind. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Oh, they could break here. And it's made its way to him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Gerrard. Pull it. Kim Min-jae is there to clear. Serginho. Nice looking ball. Dink through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 13,
Oh, good looking ball.
Totti. Number 9, Gerrard.
This is a promising build-up.
Number 2,
Well timed, excellent
Daniel Van
interception.
Buiten.
Bullet
Number
is
22,
pushed off! It's hit the upright.
Number 18,
That was a good run.
Puskás.
The defence looked
Number
beaten there.
20,
Okay, it didn't
Messi.
quite come off on this
Number
occasion,
8,
but you get the feeling as a
Number
team they might
24,
want to just stick with this
Chiellini.
approach.
Number 6, Donadoni.
Oh, this is from
Substitution
Mario.
in progress.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Zanetti. That looks a good ball through. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been won straight back. Romario, he's found a way through. Real chance here. He slings it in. Oh, good effort. And he's stuck it away. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.